All right, track wrestling here in Las Vegas with new Virginia assistant coach Travis Paulson. Travis, I think you guys had 1 year at Nebraska, right?
Yep.
Outside of that, you guys haven't been out of the state of Iowa. Going to be a little bit different being out on the East Coast. What led you to Virginia?
So at the NCAA tournament, they have an FCA breakfast. I think it's called Champions Breakfast, and Steve Garland was the keynote speaker, and just kind of blown away about his story and what he represents. And so that's why I originally went out there and checked things out. And once I got on campus and I saw what they offer academically and everything they have as far as administrative support and facilities, they can win at the highest level. And so just going and checking things out, it just became a no-brainer with everything they have to offer.
A couple guys in the semifinals this year, DiCamillo in the finals. A couple pretty good recruiting classes, maybe back-to-back here. A lot of good young guys on the roster. Seems like ACC wrestling is on the upswing. What are you most excited about what's going on down there?
Just how they want to win. They want to win at the highest level. They want to build their RTC, and they want to win the right way. They're about developing men of character and just have a real high standard and hold their guys to that standard. And that's great to see. So just the leader Garland is and how he runs his program, and their program on the rise. And like you said, 15th in the country as a team, highest they've been in a while, and they're only going to get better. They have great recruiting class that redshirted. I saw Coy's going there from Pennsylvania. He's his hammer, and just excited to get in there and get to work.
Pretty unusual set of circumstances that you went through here in the last 5-6 months. What was that like to go through? I can't imagine that's easy when your roots are dug pretty deep there in Ames, but a new opportunity. What was the whole process like for you?
I mean, it's always a learning process, and I think you learn a lot. When life's easy and everything's going right, it's easy to stay the course, but when you hit a little adversity and things aren't going ideal, I think you got to learn how to stay focused, stay locked in, focus on what you can control. There's always things going on the outside, but just got to focus on you and what you can do for the team. And it's tough because I've been in Ames for so long, but again, I'm excited about the opportunity in Virginia and heading out there.
How well did you know Steve prior to this process? Did you know him much at all?
Not really that much. I heard him talk at NWCA convention. He led a class on pretty much building the relationship with your wife as a coach, because it's such a hectic schedule. And he did a great job there, and I just told him he did a good job. And he, one cool thing, I talked to a few coaches, and he was the only one that asked me, "Oh, you have daughters? How old are they? What are their age? What's your wife's name? Tell me that story. How'd you meet?" I mean, he's a family guy, and he sees the big picture. And so I didn't know him overly well, but just visiting with him and talking with him on the phone, I feel like we're already great friends because we have a lot of similar passions.
Speaking of family, I think you and Trent have been together every step of the way, haven't you?
Yeah.
Nothing's set in stone on where he's going to wind up, but if you go different paths, what would that be like?
Again, opportunity to grow. Hopefully we can stick together. We'll see what happens. It's funny because twins, I have 2 girls, he has 2 boys, and they're all real close in age. And so, yeah, we do everything together, but we'll figure it out either way.
What will your roles entail down there?
At Virginia, I know we talked about recruiting, and I'll be the head freestyle coach, so I'll run the club and help build that, and just whatever needs. I mean, I'm going to head out there and kick butt and take names out there.
Who all do you have in your club at this point?
Right now, my brother's right here making funny faces behind you, but Frank Borelli and I'm having a brain fart right now. Yeah, Shelton Mack, they're volunteers.
I know what he does, and I'm not even at the school.
Hey, thanks so much for the time, Travis.
Yeah, my pleasure.
Congratulations.
Thanks.